Neil Used, owner of Physical Therapy and Balancy Centers in Joplin, Webb City, and Nevada. And this time you're going to talk about the employer services and how you can reduce injuries in the workplace. But he brought me a toy too.
Yes,
he always brings me something to do with. So what is it that you do to help employers to make it safer on the job?
Well, several different things, from drug testing. That's a big thing that a lot of employers are doing today. We do different types. We do DOT physicals for the trucking world. We do that as well. But the main physical I want to talk about today is called the physical capacity profile. So what we can do is look at when an employer can send a potential new hire to us, and we can know what job they're going to do, and they can do an evaluation, or I even go on site and do evaluations to look at ergonomics to see what they lift and carry and push and pull. And so then we have a physical that can go right along with that to determine, do they have the strength or physical capabilities to do the job they're hiring them for. If they do, they hire them. If they don't, they could rescind the job offer, just like failing a drug test. So if they've got the strength to do the job, it reduces injuries in the workplace. We're seeing a 30% reduction in injury rates for those companies that use us and do the testing. And so if they have less injuries, over time, their work comp premiums go down, and that saves money for the employers. Plus, they're not injuring their workforce. And
really, even if you are the employee and you think you have the strength, but you don't, I know you might want the job, but it's still better for you. You hurt your back and you have problems forever, so it protects them as well.
Absolutely. And we take 28 different collection points of range of motion and strength, and we're going to do one with you here in a minute. But we can identify what their maximum grip is, as an example, we're going to do with you here in a minute, before they start work. So if they do get injury in that hand, we can know what to get them back to. So we take the guesswork out, because you just were going, whoa, what should my grip strength be a minute ago? And we'll know when we hire that individual, here's what you had. We know if you do get an injury, this is what we get you back to.
That's great. This is very helpful to a lot of people.
Exactly. We do it for new hires. We also can do it after an injury. So if they have a workers' comp claim and the doctors are unsure when they're ready to go back to work, whether it's a back injury or shoulder injury, we do all these testing and can to determine that. Even if a car accident, they're hurt over the weekend, or skiing this weekend in Colorado, and they come back and they're off for 2 weeks, they're ready to go back to work, the employer can have a policy that says we want to test that individual to be sure they're ready to return to work, and so they're not getting hurt when they bring them back to the workforce.
Okay, I want to test something. Now, what is this, and why would I want to do this?
Well, this is a way we test our grip strength. So you're just going to hold it. I'll stand in front of you, but basically you're just going to stand and hold it, or you can sit there and do it, and we're going to see how much grip strength you have. And we'll compare that right to left, so you squeeze that as hard as you can. And we're going to show the world what kind of strength you have. 82 pounds of grip. Let's do that again. And we would do 3 on the right and 3 on the left, and you can see she's pretty accurate there. It's 87 on that one, pretty similar. Now let's do the left hand. And that one was under 80, so about 78.
Yep, I figured my left hand, it feels weaker.
Right, and that was about 74. And so what you should see is the dominant side to be stronger. And so we follow some guidelines, some AMA guidelines, which is American Medical Association. So if we're testing your grip and you've got 100 pounds in your right but only 90 in your left, it's going to say there maybe is some deficit going on in that hand. And so employers can use that in some states to help offset some costs down the road if there are workers' compensations. Because if they don't cause the injury, they shouldn't have to pay for it as the employer. So it's good. It's a win-win for the employer and the employee when they come in to see us.
It really is. Then this was a pinch, too?
Yep, we do.
I want to try out everything in here. I'm not one of those people that goes in the doctor's office and messes with stuff, though. But, you know, there's some people that do that.
Absolutely.
They want to try everything out.
Make a fist and just one
finger
so
this, here we go.
Pinch, squeeze. 9 pounds of grip. Let's do our pinch.
I should have guessed what I thought it was going to be.
You kind of cheated with 2 fingers on that side. You got 11 on that side.
I did not.
but you never know. Some people that are right-handed think they should be strong on their right hand when actually their left is stronger. And why would that be, you think?
I don't know. Somehow they're using that as their dominant hand.
Well, if they're right-handed, they're hammering all the time, so maybe they wear their hand down. Or maybe they had an old football injury. Mine's from sliding in baseball. My left hand is significantly weaker than my right from jamming it, sliding into second base all the time. And so I didn't slide very well. So it could be from multiple different things. So we can identify those for the employer and the employee to know where we're at when they hire them. So
that's really interesting, Neil. You do so many things that protect so many people. I think especially for elderly to go in and have these balance tests to protect them from a possible fall, and you can even do things to get their balance better. It's just, it really helps people.
Yep. We enjoy what we do.
Well, I'm glad. We appreciate you, and thanks for being here, and come on in and take these tests, and it'll help the employees and employers alike.
If employers need anything, they just give us a call at the Joplin office, and that's where we do most of the testing. So.
Okay, and check you out online as well.
Yes.
Thank you. Can't wait to see what you bring next time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, coming up next on